Welcome to Mead and Cheese, the premier show on Demon FM and the greatest show about mead and cheese in the world. Now our headphones are working.
They are.
Guests, introduce yourself.
I'll go first, I suppose. I'm Jed. I am a graduate of the Montfort University of undergrad film studies and postgrad international film production. I guess I can be qualified as classified as a filmmaker, and that's about all I've got at the moment.
Nice. Other guest, introduce yourself.
My name is Nathan. I have been a menace to the show for many weeks. I plan on continuing.
That you have. Would you like to try? So the mead we've got in this week,
Yeah, I'd love to.
is the Chalice Mead Company's Blueberry Mead.
Wow. I'm excited. It's in a fancy bottle. It's very brown. Would you like to try some, Jed?
Can do, sure.
I'll do a take one and pass it along. Where did you go to school? In, secondary school?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
The Lancaster Academy. Back
Lancaster.
then was known as the Lancaster Boys, but, now it's Lancaster Academy.
Boys.
Lancaster Academy. Fancy?
Sorry?
Was it fancy?
No, that's not not the word I just described it, no.
Very not that.
So what are your thoughts on the Blueberry Mead?
It's quite delicious, actually.
It is quite nice, isn't it?
I never thought you'd turn me around to me, to be honest, pal.
Oh, yeah, no, I really like it too.
Good. We're all in agreement.
We are. What was that?
It's me testing the soundboard.
What was that? Okay, just a random Scooby-Doo laugh, I guess.
Are you sure about that?
Wow, okay.
I'm sure about that.
Yeah.
Cheers, Jeff.
Classic. Just boys banter.
Yeah. Gotta have
Football
that
laughs.
in there.
Yeah, I'm getting some...
Why are you gay?
Oh. The humour really is on the floor.
Yeah.
Truly.
This is outrageous.
This is contagious.
It's unfair.
What's that?
I mean, to be fair, the prequel stuff never gets old.
No, it is trash.
No.
Shall we delve into Star Wars already?
We could talk about Star Wars for a bit, yeah.
Sure.
Do it.
Prequels are trash.
Prequels are the GOAT.
No.
Prequels kind of suck.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
No, I will defend the
I like
prequels, right? Okay, Attack of the Clones, I will say, is the weakest one.
So it's just bad.
No. It has some very strong points.
Like,
Jango Fett.
I mean,
that's not even an original idea. That's just a kid.
no, he means the dad.
Oh, the dad.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Jango
And-
Fett was the dad,
Yeah.
Boba Fett was the
And all
little-
the stuff around the clones and Camino is very cool.
They walked weird, though, and it upset me. The aliens, the blue... The knees would go backwards.
Oh, the weird, long-necked ones.
Yeah.
Honestly, I actually thought they were pretty cool. I liked them. I
Yes.
thought there was some... I thought that was weird in a really cool way.
Yeah, okay.
The romance plot was probably what let it down more than anything, and
It was-
the really badly aged visual effects.
Oh, yeah, they suck.
They definitely give off some of that, Who Framed Roger Rabbit kind of vibe at times.
Absolutely, because the effects in The Phantom Menace have aged really well. And
I
the
have to
effects,
watch it, I've not seen it in
the
a while.
effects in Revenge of the Sith have also aged really well.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's Attack of the Clones in particular that's where, it just does not look right
Awkward
nowadays.
middle child, I think.
But yeah, I guess so, but
'Cause,
I mean...
Phantom Menace, most of the effects in that were still practical. And then Revenge of the Sith, they had gotten used to having things mostly CG.
That makes sense,
by
I
that
suppose.
point.
But the CG they have in the Phantom Menace still generally does look better than the stuff they have in Attack of the Clones.
That's fair. Could you argue that the effects in Attack of the Clones were more ambitious, and that's why they've aged worse?
I get that. I can see that.
Because some of the green screening in Attack of the Clones in particular is very noticeable.
And you want us to use a green screen for our short film? Do you know how quickly I had to tell him no on that?
Sorry, but are we in 2002 anymore?
Yeah, but we've got 2 weeks to edit it. It's just not feasible, mate. Leave poor 10 alone.
Allow it.
Leave poor 10 alone.
Do it. Do it.
I see, like, the visual of, Christopher Lee riding on that little space scooter thingy in Attack of the Clones is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Although,
I don't even know why it makes me laugh so much.
we speak about the effects in Attack of the Clones not aging well. In particular, I mentioned the green screen. But there is a scene in Attack of the Clones that still to this day looks phenomenal. And
Which
it is a scene that is entirely CG. And it's when they're on the Battle of Geonosis, and there's a big sand cloud, and they're shooting the lasers through the sand cloud.
Oh, yeah.
That looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had a... It never really stood out to me that much, but yeah, I suppose now that you mention it, yeah, it did look fine.
Yeah.
Cheers, Jeff.
Sausage, mate.
Yep, absolutely. Right.
Cheese.
Our
And
cheese of the
mead.
week is Red Leicester. That's what we've got in. I brought it in a ice cream tub.
Makes sense to me.
So if anyone would like a little bit of grated Red Leicester, it is
It's weird that you
available.
brought it grated.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's
Why?
the weird part.
Yeah, no, the fact he's brought a double chocolate ice cream tub full of Red Leicester.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Oh dear. We've got some good ones on here.
What?
That was so upsetting.
What even was that?
This is
Am
like
I-
the worst ASMR ever.
You ever watched Jimmy Neutron?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, I'm aware of it, but no, I didn't watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I love sound effects. They make the show so much better.
Naturally.
Right, let's talk more about this mead then. It's good, isn't it?
Yep. Yes.
Yes, mate, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm
You've
enjoying
got
it
quite
too.
a large glass there, I would like to point out.
I would also like to point out that this mead is very expensive.
How much? Per bottle?
Double what the Lime Bay is.
So what's that then?
£12.
Oh yeah,
That's not that expensive.
I mean,
For
for
a small bottle.
for a small bottle of like a drink, it's a bit.
This is the primo stuff, mate.
How many fluid ounces do you have? Or is it millilitres?
It is 35 centilitres.
It's
Which
not
isn't
expensive.
a lot.
That's not expensive.
That I would say that's expensive.
I will say it's more than I would like to pay for something like that. As good as it is good. I'm not saying it's not good.
It's very good.
I went to
You
Birmingham.
would want it to be good with how expensive
Oh
it is.
yeah.
I went to Birmingham last week.
See any Mexicans while you were there?
I didn't. I walked past a Mexican restaurant. I don't know if that counts.
I'm sorry, is Birmingham known for having a lot of Mexicans there, or am I just missing something?
Well, I was gonna say. No, I also went to Birmingham, as well as Cardiff. Oh, she's thrown me off. I went to Birmingham, and it cost me £7 for a pint. And I thought that was insane.
That is insane.
It wasn't even a nice restaurant. It wasn't even that nice of a beer. I can't remember what it was called. £7 a pint though. In Birmingham, you taking the piss?
You know
Sorry.
what? I get that though. Apologies to radio listeners. Nathan's a bad boy.
Don't call me that. Just say sorry. Don't make it weird. No, that's
Cheers,
laughter.
Jeff.
Right. What was I going to say? I went to the football game the other week.
Which one?
Notts County faced Eastleigh.
Big game?
Yeah. But you know me, right? I don't like confrontation very much. I went to the kiosk and asked for a cider, and she gave me a lager.
Okay.
And I was like, thanks. This is
You just
exactly what I
accepted it.
asked for. Yeah,
That's an L.
it is, but, stadium prices.
How much was it?
450.
There you go, mate.
It's not the worst in the world.
No, not at all. I'm just looking at the Notts County league table in the National League. Doing pretty well, mate.
Yeah, mate. Second place at the minute.
Wrexham have got a game in hand, though.
Yeah, they have.
He's struggling there, to be honest. Is
Yeah,
the top two
but-
go up?
No, only the first goes up automatically, and then it's playoffs. Bit crap, innit?
Yeah. What about the playoffs? You looking good for them? I don't really know too much about the National League, to be honest.
We're looking good, but with any playoffs, it's anything can happen.
Yeah, factual.
So
90 minutes, 11 men on each side. Anything could happen, mate.
Cheers, Jeff.
I feel like I'm right back in like mid 2010s now
Why?
because of the Jeff thing.
Oh, the Jeff thing. Yeah. Cheers, Jeff.
yeah,
Drop it again, Corey.
Cheers, Jeff.
had to throw that one in there.
What the dog doing?
Okay, dog.
No.
Why would I
Right.
bring that up?
I think we're going to play a game now, and we're going to call this story time. Right. What we're going to do is Jed is going to have 1 minute to start a story. Nathan is going to have 1 minute to tell the middle of the story, and then I will have a minute to end the story.
Okay.
How do you feel about this, Jed?
Dreading it, but sure, let's do it.
All right. You have a minute as soon as this countdown timer tells you have a minute.
T-minus 1 minute.
Okay, so a guy walks across the street and
T-minus 50
suddenly
seconds.
he comes across a portal, I guess.
Cheers, Jeff.
He decides to
T-minus
me.
40 seconds.
he decides to enter because why not? It's not like he has anything else going on, and he suddenly
T-minus 30
finds himself in hell. He walks through hell, and that's not the kind of place you normally want to be in. He walks around there for a moment, and he's eventually spotted by some demons who ask him
10,
if
9,
he wants to
8,
trade some of
7,
his
6,
skin
5,
for eternal
4,
life.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Are you sure about that?
That was crazy.
Yes.
I was kind of
I feel like I was a bit mean with the sound effects.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The constant reminder of time going down is a bit menacing.
It is, isn't it?
Just like you, really.
Yeah, for sure.
Generally menacing.
Yeah.
Why are you gay?
Right, Nathan, are you feeling confident about your minute,
It's the middle of the story.
the middle of the story? So, what's just happened?
So, yeah,
Gone to hell,
Yep.
been asked if he
Wants
wants
to
to
trade.
trade his skin
For eternal life.
for eternal life.
I'd say I definitely gave you something to work with.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I know there are portals in this world that exist.
T-minus 1
Okay.
minute.
So, in the middle of this barter that you're having with these devils or demons, what happens
T-minus
is
50 seconds.
they accept your trade and you accept their eternal life. But
Do it.
what happens is you find another portal,
T-minus 40 seconds.
right? And that goes back to the regular world. So you've traded, and now you're now existing
T-minus
in the real
30
world
seconds.
as someone with eternal life,
But no skin.
but no skin, which is an equally terrifying thought. That's how I leave
T-minus
it.
20 seconds.
Don't need the extra time, mate.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely, mate. I've set you up perfectly.
Do it.
All right. Okay. Thanks for that.
That's alright, I've set you up with eternal life and no skin, mate.
Okay.
Do your worst.
T-minus 1 minute.
So, comes out the portal in Milton Keynes.
You'd be fuming, wouldn't you?
You would be fuming.
You'd be fuming.
If there was any place
T-minus
you could be with
50
no skin,
seconds.
it wouldn't be Milton Keynes. He is spotted by a lawyer
A lawyer?
by the name of Thomas Gibbs,
T-minus 40 seconds.
a recurring guest on the show.
Okay.
Thomas Gibbs says, "That's public indecency, mate. Can't do that."
You can work closer,
T-minus
can't you?
30 seconds.
takes him to court.
Okay.
His representative, Lord Cheese himself,
Yes.
Thomas Jackson,
T minus
he says,
20 seconds.
yeah, he's got no skin, but he likes mead, so let him off. And the judge, Jed, Judge Jed,
10,
says,
9,
no,
8,
pulls out a big shotgun
6,
and shoots him.
5,
But because he's got eternal life, it
3,
doesn't work, and the bullets
2,
bounce back,
1.
and everyone in the courtroom dies.
What sort of mess would leave your skin? Just think about the practicalities of it, you know.
Well, the shotgun shells bounced off him because he's, invincible.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean he doesn't like take some damage.
Sorry I killed you, Jed, but
Yeah, no, I mean, everyone else in that room also died from
Don't
one shotgun shot.
take it personally, mate. It's all right.
Sorry, Tom.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm sure he's listening
I'm sure he is.
to the our what.
That was good, wasn't it?
King Julian.
I like this game.
Thank you. Should we just make noises for the rest of this?
Should we just make noises?
Yeah, for the rest of the show.
Ooh, banana.
Oh my god.
Let's not do that.
Are we not doing that?
No.
Oh.
Weirdly enough, mate. No.
Why, though?
Who did you lose to recently?
Who did we lose to? I remember I was there and it was like...
Devastating.
It
mate.
was devastating because we went on a 26-game undefeated streak.
And this is your first time really following football as well.
Mm,
There you go, mate. It's gone well.
mad.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We faced Dagenham and Redbridge.
They any good?
They were on that day.
Better than me.
They just sacked the manager the night before, which had like massively fired them up. Yeah,
It happens, mate.
does happen. Also, the ref was very dodgy, but we won't go into that.
Tell me about it.
He was dodgy.
How so? Just running around without a top on, or
Well, let's just say one of their defenders had Macaulay Langstaff in what
Funny
you
name.
could only describe as a WWE move, where he slammed him to the floor in the penalty area, and no penalty was awarded. Mad.
that is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
maybe he was just so impressed by the move.
maybe he was like, that move was so good, I don't think the other team should get a penalty. Anyway, we're going to This Is Outrageous, This Is Contagious, An Ode to Usborne
Oh, nice.
by the Nethercots. Mead and Cheese. We are back in the studio. We have just done the story time game, which first opinions on the story time game? It is nothing like Pitch Invasion.
Probably. Well, it's definitely a bit different. Like without like the interruptions and stuff.
Yes.
Though it still kind of has this like basic core of like having to make stuff up on the spot. I guess you could call it a nice spin on the.
But
on
it
the
is
formula.
nothing like Pitch Invasion
Yeah, that's true as well.
at all, because we do not own the copyright for Pitch Invasion.
Pitch deck.
Pitch your mum.
Oh, okay.
Cheers,
You
Jeff.
can't just say that.
I mean, I can, and I did. What are you going to do about it?
Very little.
Thought so.
Very, very little.
Thought so. Do you guys want to hear Sacapuntas?
Yes.
Or,
The people weren't privy to this, mate.
so my band released an EP
Wow. I released.
in Spanish called Sacapuntas, which translates to a pencil sharpener.
Okay.
And
Un
Nathan, you've
Sacapuntas.
listened to this EP.
I have.
What were your thoughts on it?
It was good, mate. I think the idea of doing an EP and trying through Google Translate in Spanish is funny.
Yes, I agree.
I stand by that. I will stand by that till the end of my days.
So what we'll do, I'll start playing it. This is Sacapuntas with producer's commentary.
If you want to interrupt your own song, that's fine.
Yeah. Thoughts so far, Jed?
No. Sounds nice.
Just Plinky and Plonky.
Almost.
Oh, la mi amo.
That's me.
I thought so.
Your name's Cosmo.
In the band it is, yeah. So I have two friends,
Apollo y Bobo.
Apollo and Bobo,
Los Nethercots.
the Nethercots.
Nos falamos a tu.
That translates roughly to I did your mum.
Nosotros empujamos el tronco.
That is I pushed the log.
Explain.
It's an inside joke, mate. We push a log.
It's just a poo joke.
Possibly.
Sacapuntas, un
A pencil sharpener.
Sacapuntas, un sacapuntas.
This isn't the best bit of the song, right?
We fuck it up, not John. Sorry.
We've got about 4 minutes of just me going, un sacapuntas.
4 minutes.
It's great, and that's why we're going to talk over it.
I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not sure what the previous lyrics had to do with a pencil sharpener, but
Funny.
Is this the song Un Sacapuntas from
This
the EP?
is the title song, yeah.
Right, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So there's 4 minutes of you going Un Sacapuntas.
Yes.
Why?
Why not?
why anything?
No, I'm not having that. Why did you do it? Oh, why anything?
Funny. Is that not a good enough excuse anymore?
No, of course it is, mate. Do what you want, John.
Sacapuntas, 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 sacapuntas.
Oh,
Yeah.
bit of flair on the
This
last
is it.
one.
This is the best bit.
Is it here for the real?
Sacapuntas. Sacapuntas.
This is the song for the next 4 minutes.
What's with the drum being so sparse?
Un Sacapuntas?
No. Unfortunately, no.
Sacapuntas.
Yeah, So Jed, you're a big, a big music guy. What are your thoughts on the song as a whole?
Beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Next bit, just you hitting the drum.
It's, there's art in its simplicity.
I think so. I think
Sacapuntas.
some people make music to get popular. We make music for art.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
It sounds like art.
I mean, I'll definitely say that is unique.
It is artistic, in a way.
It's one of those things. Artistic. Sticky you in there.
Sacapuntas. Sacapuntas. Sacapuntas.
Sacapuntas.
Any more Mead, gentlemen?
No, I'm alright.
Sacapuntas.
Yeah, I think I'm good too.
He asked that so he could pour the rest of the bottle for himself, by the way.
I cannot.
Can we turn the... If we're going to have a conversation, can we turn the music off?
Sacapuntas.
You know what? I could turn the music down while we talk.
I think it's pretty quite brilliant how the song plays with your expectations and how most of it is just absolutely nothing like the first minute of it or so.
Yes, I was inspired by the last 4 minutes of Hey Jude, which is a nightmare to perform on karaoke. Because most of the song is just you going, nah, nah. Not a fun time.
I was in a karaoke bar over the weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good fun, actually. And there was a man who sang Toto, Africa by Toto. And the high-pitched notes were nothing but exceptional.
Cheers, Jeff.
Oh, you absolute sausage. Why are you going to do me like that? Why are you going to mug me off? It's unacceptable behaviour.
This is outrageous.
This is contagious.
It's unfair.
How can you be on the council and not be a master?
Yeah, I agree. It's pretty outrageous.
It's pretty unfair.
Yeah.
What's this?
Revenge of the Sith, mate.
Oh, it's been so long, mate. I apologise.
Get it watched, mate. One of the best films ever made.
Are we going to have that watch party soon?
Yeah, I recently ordered a Blu-ray on Amazon. A small film called Zombie Undead, which is directed by a friend of mine called Rhys Davis.
Let's not say friend. She's a lecturer.
A contact of mine, at the very least.
An acquaintance.
I'll go further than that.
Fracturer.
A fracturer. A friend / lecturer. A fracturer. A new term coined by Jed.
You're
What
welcome.
the dog doing?
Like a dog.
Do you want to hear more Sacapuntas?
No.
We have a great song called Niño Llamado Dedo, which translates to Kid Named Finger.
Cool.
Comedic time was brilliant there, Jed. I appreciate that.
Right. Tom is not here this week
Why?
because he's not feeling very well.
What's up with him?
So I will ask you, Nathan, to tell me what the Mead and Cheese mission statement is.
Do I get to invent it on the spot?
If you don't know it, yeah.
Mission statement for Mead and Cheese is to bring world peace and end the war in Ukraine. And we're going to do that through provocative radio.
Cheers, Jeff.
I saw it coming a mile off, mate. I'm unaffected.
I mean, it's close enough.
What else is it?
I would say it's actually quite a bit more important than that, but yeah,
more
close
important
enough.
than that?
Yeah.
More important than ending wars is the Mead and Cheese mission statement, which is, Jed.
It's to basically bring back the popularity of mead, kind of all over the world, I suppose. Yeah.
That seems right to me.
Yeah.
Discovering these sound effects was not good.
No, it was not.
No. I'll stop for a little bit.
No, you won't.
No.
And that's fine, because that makes it funnier.
That's from
Why
Jimmy
are you
Neutron, that weird sound.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the little round guy with the glasses.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Yeah. I've seen him before. I know.
He's been memed quite a few times. I
Yeah,
believe.
I know.
He ate too much food, and that's the noise he made.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
What a concept.
Yeah. So, mead and cheese. We talk a lot about mead on this show, but there is another part to this show, and that is cheese. So, anyone got any interesting cheese stories from this week?
Nothing comes to my mind immediately.
Interesting cheese stories. I left a block of cheese out, so I had to throw it away, and that's expensive.
That's not good.
Block of cheese is like £3 or £4.
You should never have to throw cheese away.
No, it's already mould.
A few weeks ago, actually it was more than a few weeks, by this point it was probably like a few months ago, but it's like the only interesting, I guess, cheese-related story that comes to my mind at the moment. I bought some cheese, and it was already moldy because it wasn't packaged properly.
I'd be raging.
Slander the shop
Did you go
live
back
on
to the
air.
shop?
I will not. No.
Which shop was it?
I won't do it because they've just accepted when I returned it, and then I just bought some.
That's definitely an Aldi move.
That's fair.
It was not Aldi, no.
Okay. Was it Tesco?
Nope.
If I get it right, will you tell me?
Right, we're going to start a new segment on the show right now called The Cinema, where we talk about interesting stories from working at a cinema. Jed, you could go first.
Okay. I guess recently, quite recently, like it was like a couple of weeks ago, I've had this one guest, I was on box office, selling tickets, and I got into like a 5 or so minutes long argument with this one very interesting, lovely guest over him not wanting to pick a seat. Just any seat. He just didn't want to pick a seat. And when I finally managed to convince him to pick one and sold him his tickets, he went off while yelling F you at me. So that's something, I guess.
My first question is, why did he not want to pick his own seat?
You should probably find and ask him, because I have absolutely no clue.
Could you have not picked a seat for him if he was so against choosing his own seat?
Eventually I just... Okay, so here's the thing, like, the entire argument wasn't actually about that. I have exaggerated. It was just kind of a part of it. I just kind of had to explain everything to him over and over again throughout the entire, process of buying the tickets.
Sounds like a bit of a difficult guest.
Yes.
Nathan, you got any work stories? You worked at a cinema before?
I've never worked at a cinema, no.
Oh, what do you think working at a cinema would be like?
Fun, I guess.
Is it fun?
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Mid.
Yeah.
Mid.
I'll tell you about a nice day I had working at the cinema once. So I was on the studio bar, which is not the director's lounge. It is the other bar. And, it was a quiet day. And I would never drink on shift, of course.
Don't get yourself fired on the radio, mate.
But some guests did offer to buy me drinks. And I told them, unfortunately, I can't accept those drinks. But they insisted.
They insisted
Upon buying me a drink. And, a thought went through my head of, vodka does look like water. And I did not drink vodka on shift.
I understand where you're coming from, mate.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, fella.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I understand the code.
Did not drink a full cup of vodka.
That's crazy.
On shift. With ice.
Be careful.
Didn't happen.
Good
but
thing.
I thought about it. But it's good that I didn't do it.
You considered it.
Yeah.
It was a thought process. You were like,
It was a
maybe I
thought.
could do this.
I could have done it, but
I didn't. Because I'm a responsible employee.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. And you really like working at the cinema.
Exactly.
Nice.
The unnamed cinema. Jed, any more stories from your end? You ever not drank anything you shouldn't have on shift?
Yeah, I must confess, no. I have never drunk anything I should not have on shift, no.
Neither have I.
Yeah, exactly. Just like you, Corey. I know, I guess, on a nicer side of things, there was that one time, also a couple of weeks ago, this one other guest ended up buying me some ice cream because they were just really, really satisfied with my customer service.
That is tremendous.
That is lovely.
Yeah, that's the best thing I've ever heard. What ice cream was it?
It was vanilla flavor. It was Ben and Jerry's is the name of the brand, those little cups.
Oh, yeah.
Was it the one from the cinema?
Yes, it was from the cinema, yes.
We
which is really funny.
So you get to walk around in front of your colleagues eating your ice cream. It's a bit of a middle finger.
No, I put it like in a freezer and
You save it to the end of your shift.
yeah, but no, basically just it waited for me until I had my break.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here's a question then, Jed. What is the craziest thing you've ever eaten on your lunch break?
I don't think I have ever eaten anything particularly crazy on my lunch break, if I'm being honest. I don't know what to tell you.
The other week, I had rich tea and Lucozade. Shout out.
Like, can I say that? Is that not? Yeah, I think that's probably still fine, right? Because I know that swearing is no-go on this, but damn is fine, right?
The man sat right next to you.
Jed dropped the F word.
Yeah, sorry about that. I have apologised.
Yeah. Nathan.
Yep.
We've talked a lot about working at a cinema. Let's expand it out to any workplace.
Okay.
You got any work stories you want to share?
Yeah, I used to work at a really cool company, actually, called Sent Into Space. And guess what we did there?
You sent stuff into space.
I did send stuff into space, yeah.
Oh,
I'll
wow.
pull it up on the little thingamajig here on the screen. It's still going strong, I believe. And what we used to do is we used to do advertising for people, essentially, and we'd get them, like, little advertising shots for the brand. You know, like these money shots, can you see the computer?
I mean, I can't see it. No.
Come around here then. Come have a look, brother.
I can't see it either.
Can you not?
No.
Damn, that's upsetting. I apologise. Just that sort of stuff. It's really cool. They took me to Belgium once. That was
Radio
cool.
listeners also can't see it.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Google it. Set into space. Figure it out for yourselves.
Nice.
Free advertising as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Company I'm willing to promote.
Right, there is one thing everyone in this room has in common, and that is the International Film Production Master's degree.
This is true, yeah.
So, Jed, as someone who has completed the degree, me and Nathan are about to go into our third project after we've completed this short film we're working on. Do you have any advice for the end of year project?
You mean like the individual project, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, basically, so here's the thing, because for that, I actually did technically, like myself, I did a feature script, but I did work on a short film, like I helped a friend of mine with his project. So, like, what are you guys going for? Are you doing a feature script? Are you doing a short film?
I'll be doing a short film.
Yeah.
Okay. What advice do I have that won't just sound super generic? I guess... Sorry, I'm kind of trying to think of something that wouldn't just sound like really obvious.
Give us something generic, mate. I don't really.
Well,
don't
I
mind.
mean, maybe give us some advice for the second semester one then, since we're about to do that as well.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, that okay. So
What role did you have for that?
I
first
was
of all?
the director for that.
You was.
Congratulations.
I've seen your film, and it was fantastic.
Thank you. So what are you guys doing then for it? Corey,
I'm the
you're
producer.
you're the producer.
I'm the DOP.
Oh, you're the DOP.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Megan, who is not in the studio, is the production designer
Yeah, she's not here.
and the writer.
I guess something that I will say is if your guys' shoot will go like ours has, it's expect the unexpected, I guess. Like if something suddenly like changes all of a sudden, then be prepared to kind of react immediately. Like for instance, like while we were doing our film, basically someone very important to the film ended up having to like catch a train, I believe, which obviously meant that they had to leave early. So
Catch a train?
yes,
Wow. Was it an important train?
it was I don't remember what exactly train it was. I always just kind of assumed it was a train home.
It was a screw you guys, I'm going home.
Facts.
Yeah. And I am just kind of some of like my other group members kind of jokingly suggested to me that I should maybe go like lock myself in the like bathroom and kind of like try like scribbling things out and like making changes to the plan, like to the shot list and the schedule and stuff. They suggested jokingly. I ended up really doing it, and I just locked myself in the bathroom and started like putting like all the stuff that we needed them for up like on the schedule, so we can like get it done first, and like crossing out everything that we didn't necessarily have to do for the film to work, stuff like that. I guess be prepared for stuff like this just in case. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm just saying it may happen.
That's fair. I can also see that happening on our shoot. I'll be honest.
see it going smoothly.
There are some people who are known for disappearing. I won't say who.
I half expected a sound effect then.
Snap. Yeah. So, as a director, then, I don't know if our director's listening right now, but would you say that?
I'll put good moon in the fact that he's not.
But would you say that handling pressure very well is a good trait for a director to have?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Because that does, I suppose in many ways, it does sort of depend on like how the situation will develop, but there obviously can end up being a lot of pressure on the director. Again, the story I just shared with you is a fantastic example of that. Because like sometimes things can go wrong, even just like maybe some, say, equipment's not working quite the way you want it to. Maybe the weather getting in the way. Just things just not quite going as planned. Maybe some like shots, some scenes ending up being like trickier to shoot than was anticipated. So you have to like improvise. You have to like think quickly on your feet and stuff. And you're basically kind of I feel like I'm kind of like tooting my own horn a bit as I say that, but you're basically kind of like, you know, the leader of the project, so there can definitely be pressure there.
I mean,
toot away, brother. Toot away.
Maybe this is just me, but I would argue that the producer is the leader of the project.
In some ways, definitely. Like, again, that's why I said kind of. Kind of like the leader of
organization.
Yeah. Like,
so the director is the creative lead, and the producer is the logistical lead.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I feel like it's kind of a simplistic way of putting that, but yeah, I guess again, That's why I don't really like to use like the term like leader to like any any production or really.
Call me the head of the table.
Again, I just kind of said leader earlier because I want to like.
Who's the alpha of this project? It's me.
Alpha male.
The
Sigma.
Oh my god.
Sugma. Sugma balls.
No.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Do it.
Corey, I see you like your memes extra, Dad.
Yeah. No, I think, you know, producing it's an interesting one because in some ways you have a lot of say in how things are operating and the logistical side of things, but also you are waiting on the director to make calls and really, as you said, being the leader of the project, they are the one with the final say.
No, yeah, I suppose so. That's the thing. As I said before, like I don't really like using the word leader for like any like production like role, but it is a fact that a lot of the time, it's like mainly the director who like makes the final calls. Like it's essentially up to them, at least in like some aspects of production. In a lot of them, really. Yeah.
So, Jed, you wrote a feature script then for your final project.
I did,
and
yes.
We don't have someone in the room who wrote a script that got chose for the second semester project. But what would you say it's like being a writer for film?
I mean, I would say it's definitely really, really fun. Because I like coming up with stuff, like with stories and characters and worlds, I suppose. And if you like that stuff, you're just like, working kind of with your creativity like that, then yeah, writing is a ton of fun. Can be a challenge. Like, I think I changed the ending to my feature script like 5 times or so. But
Mate,
yeah,
tell me about it.
I mean, it's definitely satisfying once you do finally manage to like work it out and like figure out what is that does finally work in your eyes.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Like, when I was writing my script that was pitched for the second semester,
Let people know what it's called.
the script is called Dilemma.
And what are the 2 characters called?
Dill and Emma.
Brilliant.
Yep. It got a 74, so, you know, it's a good script.
Oh yeah.
Oh, stop it.
Right. Anyway, that script was rewritten, 10 plus times? Like, there was so many ideas that I was tossing back and forth between myself that, like, a lot of stuff made it in, a lot of stuff didn't make it in.
You could call it a bit of a dilemma.
It was, yeah, yeah. It was
Thank
tricky
you.
to write, but, you know, I think the final script that I wrote was pretty strong, so maybe I'll make it one day. Who knows?
Who knows, mate? Yeah, who knows?
Maybe I'll make it with Jed.
Who knows? I mean,
Come up together. That's what we want to talk about. Yeah.
I'm always happy to put more stuff in my resume.
Yes, for sure. So, tell us more about some of the projects you've been involved with then. What sort of films would you say you've been involved with the most?
What sort of films have I been involved with the most?
So you've been working with filmmakers here in Leicester.
Yes.
So, what's that been like?
Oh, I mean, obviously from my experience, yeah, no, it was great. Again, obviously, can definitely be a challenge, but yeah, no, it was. It's really, really fun. Again, like, I was kind of lucky enough that like my last few like projects that I did do, I had a team that I got along with, so obviously that can make all the difference. Basically, kind of, it really always kind of depends on the people that you work with, I would say. That's really kind of what shapes the experience.
So, not naming any names, but can you tell me a experience that was very difficult? Someone very difficult you had to work with?
What are you doing, Corey? What are you doing to the poor man?
Not naming any names, I'm just saying, what's a difficult experience you've had on set before?
I mean, I've had difficult experiences on sets before, but I would not say that it was like necessarily any like one person's fault or like multiple people's, like in case of any of them, really, at least so far. Again, I guess I've been lucky in that regard, but no, like I have yet to have anyone whom like I genuinely like really, really hated working with.
Yeah, that is lucky, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean, keep in mind that so far I was involved in like 5 projects, I think. So, like, at least
Nice.
like actual like filmmaking wise.
What would you say it's like seeing your name in the credits of a film that gets shown in a cinema?
Oh, it's amazing.
It is,
like
isn't
it's surreal, but it's super satisfying.
You ever experienced that, Nathan?
No, God, no.
No?
Oh, you will.
Yeah, I suppose I will, yeah.
Loser.
I'm a little bit terrified, though. Does seem a little bit intimidating.
This is fun.
You want to make something good, don't you?
You do want to make something good, and I believe that with the script that was written by someone named Megan, who is not with us today, I think it's a very strong script, and I think, you know, in the right hands, which hopefully it is in the right hands with all of us working on it, it could be made into a fantastic short film.
There is every potential it could actually be quite good.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, you know, if Megan were here today, I'd ask her what she thinks of the current progress of the production. but she is not. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to go to some more Nithercott's music from the Spanish EP.
Play some regular music.
Un Sacapuntas. We're going to play Niño Llamado Dedo from Un Sacapuntas.
Let your mum and dad.
That was Niño Llamado Dedo by the Nithercotts from the Spanish language EP Un Sacapuntas. What did you guys think to it?
It was the most interesting thing I've heard in a while.
I think so.
Yeah, it was definitely very interesting.
Interesting is a way of describing something, for sure. So let's have a chat now about mead and cheese. Jed, you told us your favourite cheese is Gouda.
Yeah, probably.
What a Gouda choice.
Your favourite cheese?
Oh my god.
My favourite cheese.
Yes.
This is going to sound incredibly middle class, but I do love Parmesan.
Cheers, Jeff.
Did you just play the
I mean, it's a good choice.
Yeah, Parmesan's delicious, mate.
Yeah.
It's the perfect neutral in the culinary world.
Parmesan
There you go.
is
Bit of fucking
fantastic.
culinary knowledge for you there.
Parmesan's fantastic.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Shout out to the Italians. They really know what they're doing when it comes to food.
They do. This is a conversation we were having earlier in
Yeah.
the production meeting that we were having. We were having a conversation about international food and which country has the best food. I said India.
I'm not sure I can agree with that. Indians do make great food.
They do.
It's brilliant. I'm not
Yes.
knocking it. I love a curry.
hmm
But Italians are just different, mate.
Yeah,
It's just different.
I can see both, but I think I'm also leaning towards Italy.
Italy. Jed,
Good wines as well in Italy, apparently.
could you tell us a little bit about Polish food?
I mean, sort of. Keep in mind that I didn't. I lived here since I was 12 years old. I wasn't exactly a foodie back when I was like.
A 9-year-old foodie.
Yeah, it's. But I mean, yeah, obviously, I can there are some classics, I suppose, like the dumplings are really big in Poland.
Love a good dumpling,
Yeah,
yeah.
it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess something that's always kind of gets an interesting reaction of people when I tell them is that there's this tradition in Poland that for Christmas we eat carp, the fish.
Yeah, you eat fish for Christmas.
Yeah. That's something that always seems to catch people by surprise.
Yeah, no, it's really weird over it.
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I dig it. As someone who likes fish, yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of Christmas traditions, then,
Yeah.
one of my favourites has to be Japan going to KFC on Christmas.
I
That's a
didn't
good
know
one.
they did that, but that's interesting.
Yeah, it's a good one, that.
That's good.
Everyone in Japan goes to KFC on Christmas.
As someone who loves a good KFC, that sounds like the best thing in the world.
God, you'd imagine working there.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, I'm
Oh.
sure, I used to work at, a restaurant. I was about to say, I'm sure everyone loves it, except for the Japanese KFC employees.
Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. Oh my days. I imagine how many people that is just coming through the doors.
Yeah.
I'm sure, the Japanese KFC managers like it quite a bit.
Yeah, a nice little kickback.
Yeah. The employees, less so.
They definitely meet their quotas on that day.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder how much chicken they go through in that day.
A lot.
Someone do the maths. How many
Japanese-
chickens die?
Japanese KFC is a lot different to what we have here because they don't just do fried chicken. You can also get a roast chicken dinner at KFC in Japan.
Huh.
Which is often what they will get as their Christmas dinner. Which makes sense, I think.
Should we play the game, Corey?
The game.
Yeah.
Which game?
13?
Yes! Yes, we will play the game. Jed, we are going to play the numbers game. Okay? So, Jed, can you tell me what is the age of consent in Japan?
I believe it's... I think it may have gotten raised, recently, but I believe it's either, at least was, until quite recently, either 13 or 14. I know it's
13.
low. It's 13. Okay, yeah, I know it's ridiculously low.
Yeah, 13 is ridiculously low.
But I do believe, it, always kind of varied from prefecture to prefecture, though I'm not sure.
Is there something we can look up and find out?
Somebody else can find out. I'm not going to do it.
We'll find out at some point. All right, Jed. Under the table, how many fingers am I holding up?
What is this radio show?
4.
4.
Wait, really? Or
Yes.
were you actually holding out 4? Or
Yes.
okay.
What a guy.
All right, Jed. How many films are there in the Skywalker saga?
Let's go. I mean, like the 3, right? Unless do Rogue One and
9.
wait, so the Skywalker saga is like all the Star Wars like main films.
Yeah. So,
okay, for some reason I thought it was just the sequels, but yeah, okay, clearly I'm wrong.
no, according to Disney, the Skywalker saga is episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, okay.
Rogue One and Solo are not part of the Skywalker saga.
That makes sense, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I'm not sure why. I was under the impression that it's just the new ones, but okay.
So in that case, then, how many feature-length Star Wars films are there?
Well, there's the main... Like, is it still to me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, there's like 9 episodes 1 to 9. There's Rogue One. There's Solo. There's the Clone Wars movie.
There is.
So that's 12 so far. Are there any? Oh, there's the holiday special. If you want to count that experience.
So you said the 9 Skywalker saga films.
Yeah.
Clone Wars, Rogue One Solo.
And the holiday special. That's
Holiday
13
special.
so far.
That gets you on to 13, yeah.
I'm not sure if there are any like Lego Star Wars movies or something. I have no idea, but I think those 13 I've just listed are all that comes to my mind.
15.
Oh, okay, what did I miss?
You missed Caravan of Courage. And
What's that?
Oh, the Ewok
the
movies.
Battle of Endor.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no, I completely forgot about the...
Sorry, I was just adjusting the headphones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I completely forgot about the Ewok movies. I've never seen them, but yeah, I knew at one point they existed, and now I do again.
They do definitely exist, and if you've not seen the made-for-TV Ewok films, they are on Disney+. So, I don't know, give them a watch at some point.
Clearly,
I will do.
Clearly, I am missing some Martin Scorsese-approved cinema here.
Yeah, some Ewoky drama, mate. That's what you're missing in your life.
Yep.
Yeah. Sounds like a pretty life-changing experience.
Honestly,
actually,
kind of is.
Yeah, for sure.
I haven't been first introduced to Ewoks as a child.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, like you're like the Ewoks were like your introduction to Star Wars, or is that what you mean?
No, I just remember seeing them for the first time when I was like 9 or 10.
Oh, okay.
No, I must have been younger than that. Like 8 maybe?
10.
I mean,
8?
I was introduced to them when I first watched Return of the Jedi when I was like 8, I think. So, yeah, around the same time for me.
I mean, it goes without saying, but shout out to Star Wars.
Shout out to Star Wars.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Which is probably the worst thing I've said publicly.
For sure. For sure.
Tragic. It's all about being self-aware, guys.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. I'm running out of things to say.
You run out of things to say?
Yeah.
I'll talk about some stuff.
We could talk about some stuff. Of course we can. Jed, what is the weather like today?
Oh, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not about the weather.
Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do the Demon News. If I can find the sound effects for Demon News.
On air, online, and on campus. This is Demon FM.
You are listening to the Demon News, live on Demon FM on Mead and Cheese, the most popular show about mead and cheese in the universe. We are joined in the studio by Jed, a local filmmaker here in the Leicestershire area, and Nathan, who is a director of photography for an upcoming short film called Poppy.
Yes, I am.
So Jed, how does it feel to be here in the Demon News studio?
Oh, it feels really nice. I mean, this is my third time here, so Clearly, I enjoyed it the first 2 times.
And Jed, what is the weather like today?
It's perfectly fine. The weather is pretty aight today, in my opinion.
Pretty aight. Bet.
Yeah. It rained a bit. It rained quite heavily earlier.
It rained a bit.
It rained quite heavily.
That is the headline for today on Demon News. It rained a bit. Some other stories coming up here on Demon News. We are not joined in the studio by Megan Purchase. She is not here. But, Nathan.
Yep.
Megan. What can you say about her?
If I was going to say something about Megan, honestly, there's not a lot to say. So I'll just leave that at that.
We will leave that at that. Not a lot to say, says Nathan.
Yeah. And that's the news.
That is the news.
I'm not gonna lie, your voice is perfect for this.
For the news?
Yeah, just the way you...
That would be a turn of events. Corey, news presenter on the radio, BBC.
Yeah, no, I was
Let's go.
The way, like, you, like, when, you know, the Demon FM thing started playing, like, the way you, like, went off of it, I was, it was really smooth. I'm impressed.
Timing, mate. He's a musician, this guy.
Yeah?
He's full of rhythm.
That, and I've been doing radio since I was, like, what, 12?
You've been in radio since you were 12?
Something like that? I don't know.
Really? That seems like a lie. That sounds like a lie you would tell as well.
Truth or lie? I did radio since I was a teenager.
I mean, that's more believable.
Nathan?
I don't believe you.
So it's true.
Obviously.
It's true. Absolutely.
12.
I used to do a thing called Takeover Radio, which was a thing that they had in our school. It was a radio station, and the idea was it was children taking over the radio.
And they named it Takeover.
Takeover Radio.
Wow, brilliant.
You are listening to the Westy Brothers on Takeover Radio 106.9. I am DJ Corey, joined by my brother DJ Ethan.
Nice.
Yeah?
Not give yourself fun names.
I mean, we probably did. I can't remember. Westy Bros radio show.
Westy Bros radio show. Does he listen?
Ethan? Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Sad. Didn't mean to bring the tone down.
Maybe.
I apologise.
I don't know. I mean, he's too busy, isn't he? He's like, you know, he's got a girlfriend and that.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
Good for him.
Good for him, indeed. If you are listening, Ethan, tweet at Demon FM. Let us know your thoughts, and we are going to go back very soon to the Demon News. But right now, I am looking in this hotkeys section of the system. I've found something.
Do you need an extinguisher?
Something called Angel Hotkeys. So I'm going to press this thing called Reggae Air.
I'm so upset that you found that. That is only going to be used for bad things.
Does it give you reggae vibes though?
Yes.
No, does it?
No, I don't know. I know very little about reggae.
No, same here, but I can't say I associate that sound with reggae, of all things.
We have this that's called Andre Cat.
You tell me you don't see me that much. Every call I make, I don't say enough.
It's a song.
Yeah,
that's just a song.
That sounds like the
Can you
beginning
hear
of a
this,
song.
Nathan?
Turn up the volume. The volume.
Turn up the volume.
I like that. I'm going to copy that into the Mead and Cheese hotbed.
Hotbed?
Yeah.
It's a cesspool. Let's be honest, it's not a hotbed. It's a cesspit of annoying sounds.
Turn up the volume. The volume.
Should I turn up the volume?
No. It depends what the volume is. What's it on already? Is it a reasonable volume for our listeners?
This is like normal radio volume.
That's fine then, leave it there.
Okay, we will.
Don't need to go changing status quo all the time, mate, it's fine. Are you just playing bits of songs now?
I'm playing sound effects, mate.
Fuming.
Yeah. My face when I see Jed.
Did anyone see?
What? The applause thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
His timing was way off, to be honest.
Game.
I.e., like 10 seconds behind. Has anyone seen the video of Snoop Dogg arriving in Scotland and they're playing Still Dre on the bagpipes?
Yes.
Actually fantastic, yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah. Can you see this? Can you see it? What's on your screen down there?
Mine's just like the Twitter.
Shame. It's a good video. It's tremendous. Snoop Dogg. What a guy.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
That was Hulk Hogan, who is not in the studio with us. Neither is Megan Purchase.
Hulk Hogan? Didn't he have like a weird racial scandal where he like had invented a bunch of... He had like a restaurant chain and had like an oddly specific like uniform thing.
I've not heard about that.
Like a dress code, sorry, not a uniform.
I've not heard about him having
I have heard
restaurant
this.
with a dress code. I know he used to have a restaurant called, I think it was Pasta Mania, and they sold spaghetti. Speaking of spaghetti, I once had a friend, I think her name was Megan Purchase, but she's not in the studio, so I can't ask her to confirm. So I had a bet with this friend. She bet me that I couldn't make a car out of spaghetti. She couldn't believe it when I drove.
If you've got a car made out of spaghetti in your bag, I don't know what I'll do.
She couldn't believe it when I drove past her.
I'm sure that happened.
That's terrible. Genuinely awful. A dyslexic man walked into a bra.
Okay. Oh wait, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I've with Corey, sometimes hard to tell because like the spaghetti car thing, I only like realized like a couple seconds after it was supposed to be a joke. At first, like there was like some weird made up story that he was telling.
Okay, Jeff.
Because like he did that before, like he did it before, so I thought he was just doing it again.
He did that before.
Yes, he did on Mead and Cheese.
That doesn't surprise me.
Me and Tom, we tend to lie on the air. I mean, we never lie on the air, but we do it quite a lot.
Wow, must be a nightmare being your significant other.
Mission failed. We'll get 'em next time.
I wouldn't know about that.
No, you wouldn't.
These sound effects are great. I am just eating cheese right now.
It is weird.
It's great.
Oh, he just dropped. He dropped a bit. He dropped quite a lot out of his mouth as well.
Probably shouldn't be grated.
I mean, the problem is you're eating cheese out of an ice cream tub, mate.
What else on Mead and Cheese? Let's be honest.
I don't know. Mate.
This is the Demon News here on Demon FM. We are joined by the one and only Jed and Nathan Gunn here in the studio. It has come to our attention that Lord West himself, DJ Mead, has been eating cheese out of an ice cream tub. Now, this controversy has been going on for all of an hour and 20 minutes, but we are going to get some people's comments right now on the Demon News. Jed, what are your thoughts to this ongoing controversy?
Well, I must say I am quite disappointed in him, but I do believe he's better than that, and I just hope he learns from it and becomes a better, bigger person as a result.
Local man Nathan Gunn had some comments to make about this controversy that Lord Mead finds himself in. Here's what he had to say.
Honestly, I didn't expect anything else from him. You look at that guy once and you know exactly what he's going to do.
And this has been the Demon News.
He's spilling cheese out of his mouth.
No, I'm not.
You were.
No.
Take a picture of the floor underneath you right now and post it to the Twitter. I dare you.
Just to clarify, we are not allowed to eat or drink in the studio. So we have just been fabricating this whole situation.
There's a camera up there.
Irrelevant.
Might be struggling with that one, pal.
So, does anyone have a song request?
I've got loads of song requests, mate.
Go on then, make one.
Okay. Could you put Oh, hang on. Let me just get my Spotify up. There's too many.
Is it by the...
I'm indecisive.
Jed,
Is it by the other cards?
While Nathan can't decide, do you have a song request?
I don't think I do, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Did I hear you say Sutton Sundial by the Netherlands?
Oh my god.
Do you already have yours, Nathan?
I have one, yes.
Yeah,
I do have one.
Go on, yeah.
Right. Can I have Whoopee by West Side Gun, please?
How do you spell that?
W-H.
We don't have it in the system.
Are you joking me? It's gone, mate. I don't want it now. Get rid of it. Put some Tame Impala on. Call it quits. People like that.
Yeah. Tame Impala. We don't have Call It Quits.
No, it's not.
Can you...
That's not actually a song. Just anything by Tame Impala on.
Anything by Tame Impala. We don't have anything either. We don't have anything.
Okay, fine.
We've got The Moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Whatever.
The Moment
Whatever
by Tame Impala. Coming up right now on Mead and Cheese. Welcome back to Mead and Cheese, where Nathan is now the one eating cheese out of an ice cream tub.
It's warm and sweaty.
Like your mom.
No. Unacceptable. Red card. Red card. That is a violation.
This is outrageous. It's unfair.
Yeah. So you're not a fan of the cheese?
I'm going to eat it. So.
Well, don't eat all of it.
I do.
Well, don't, because I need to take it back home.
What do you mean you need to take it back home?
I mean, I don't think the missus would be very happy if I took, like...
Is this all the cheese you have?
Yeah, I've nicked the cheese for the show.
I can't believe you brought all the cheese you have to a radio show.
Corey, I don't get you sometimes.
That's bonkers, man. In an ice cream tub, nonetheless.
I nicked this out the fridge. She doesn't know I brought it.
Oh, well, I mean, she will.
Oh my god, man.
She's not listening. It's fine.
You are from another
okay.
planet, brother. That is unreal.
So, Susamogus by the Netherlands is playing right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's the song. Right. From what I thought, you just randomly said that.
Oh my days. That was crazy.
That song was used in a short film called Obsession by director Thomas Alec Jackson.
It was?
It was.
I mean,
He sounds so surprised, Jed.
No, I mean, I have yet to watch. I honestly have yet to watch the film, but yeah, I am quite surprised that it was used.
Well, if you want to watch the film, you can subscribe to the Mead and Cheese Patreon, where there is a link to see the film.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Oh, is actually?
There is. Yeah.
That's tremendous.
It is just £1 for a month.
How many patrons do you currently have?
2.
Hey, income's income, brother.
Exactly.
You'll be £24 the richer.
Yeah, I love how I said I have yet to watch the film, like I have access to it or something. I don't.
Well, you're £1 away from accessing it, Jed.
Yeah, that's true. Now I know that.
So there you go.
No excuse, really, mate.
Sorry?
You've got no excuse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, where can people watch your film, Jed?
Is there a way for people to watch my film at the moment? I don't think there is, though. I don't know, maybe that will change at some point.
Just bang it on Vimeo or something.
Yeah.
VHS? You're doing a VHS release?
Oh, that would be
pretty cool, actually.
That would be pretty cool. I mean, would definitely be tricky, but would be cool.
And very expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jed, have you watched any films by Rhys Davies?
That I've seen that one on I forget what it was called. The one on racism. Was that by him, or did he just work on it? Like, did he direct it? I forget now.
He did direct the racism one, didn't he? He was showing us that as well.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I've seen that one. That was good.
I can't remember that. What was it about?
Racism.
Racism.
Yeah, it was...
I believe it followed a mixed race family.
Yes, it did.
And
like the main character is the daughter, and like she gets involved in like this. It's like in the 80s, I believe.
Yeah,
and she gets involved with like this group.
Doesn't the son get beat up? Or
yes,
something?
he does. Yeah,
I remember this now. Did Reese make that?
Yeah.
Yes, he directed it.
Nice.
Yeah, it was solid. Yeah,
that was really good. Was good. Yeah, that was very well made. I worked on one of his films with him recently.
As did Megan Purchase, who was definitely not in the room.
As did Megan Purchase, who is nowhere to be seen.
No, she's just come for somewhere warm.
If you have any idea of Megan Purchase's current whereabouts, please tweet us in at Demon FM.
Or if you see her in the streets, take a picture of it and then tweet it.
At Demon FM or at Mead and Cheese.
Please do that. That is so funny.
But yeah, I was a sound recordist for his upcoming film Acid Demons. I did not eat cheese out of an ice cream tub while I was on his set.
That's good.
Wow.
Yeah, no, good, yeah. I mean, the bar is on the floor. Like, doing that anywhere is a bit weird.
Did go over the road to the deli, though, to get a lamb samosa and a sausage roll.
How was it?
It was good.
Lamb
really
samosas.
good.
I'm sure that's the most fascinating thing about that experience.
Yeah, that's what a self-centered view to take.
I tell you what was fascinating, right? So we were up in Wigston, yeah, and I went into the Wigston deli and asked, "Do you sell mead in here?" And I kid you not, the man behind the counter said, "Sorry, mate, we sold our last bottle yesterday."
Oh wow. Interesting.
Livid.
I mean, so sold our last bottle yesterday. Okay. So they don't restock or anything.
I assume they'll restock it. But you know, they definitely had it. They just sold out.
Oh my days. You're a silly goose, Corey.
Speaking of sold out, the other day I went into One Stop right here on DMU campus and bought a bottle of Prime.
God, I'm so annoyed at you for doing that.
And I tell you what, it was nice.
It wasn't.
It was very.
It was so
very
grim.
Nice.
I've never had Prime, so I can't take any sides here.
Good. Don't waste your money. People paying like $300.
Are you sure about that?
I'm stupid.
People have been paying way too much for it. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend paying more than retail price for it. But it is very nice.
Thanks, Phil.
It tastes a little bit like cough medicine.
And that's just what you want from a drink.
But
I mean, to be fair...
As someone who likes the taste of cough medicine...
I actually like the taste of cough medicine,
I enjoyed it quite a lot.
I'm not sure if I would, like, drink it, but I do...
Oh, I did.
Won't have a pint of it.
I did. I loved it.
I know, and that's still strange.
I tell you who didn't love it, though. Tenzing Oliver. A quote from Tenzing
If you see Tenzing in the street, please take a picture of him and send it into the show.
Yes. With the hashtag Tenzing spotted.
In fact, if you see anyone from the show, feel free to take a picture of us in the street.
Yeah.
And just tweet it.
Especially if you see Megan Purchase, whose whereabouts are currently unknown.
After 24 hours, you're allowed to file a missing persons report, so I'm just waiting a few more. She's been gone for a while.
She's been gone for at least an hour and 32 minutes.
Hour and 32 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. What a show Mead and Cheese is. Really brings people together. People like Jed and Nathan, who had never met before this show.
No. Yeah, not at all. And now we are acquaintances.
But Nathan, you've heard a lot about Jed.
Have I?
Yeah, we speak about him quite a bit on the course.
Oh, no, you do, yeah, because I know Tom as well.
Yeah.
You two bring him up in conversation quite often, actually.
Interesting to know that.
I can confirm that...
it's not all nice, just to let you know.
The lecturers on the course do mark you as an enigma.
Well, who, me?
An enigma?
Maybe not an enigma. More.
So you've just made up something then? No one said that.
more a legend.
Jeez.
Of the course.
Right.
Great. I'm not sure how much I believe that, but great.
The enigmatic, legendary Jed Plociennik.
The Sigma male of the course.
Sigma male Jed.
What does Sigma male even mean? By this point, I think it's just like any male fictional character you like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Grim from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
What's that?
It's a cartoon.
It is a cartoon. Have you not seen it?
No.
Right, it's about the Grim Reaper, right? And he comes to kill these kids, but ends up becoming friends with them, right?
It's not very Grim Reaper-like. Might need to rethink the plot.
No.
I mean, honestly, I think it would be more Sigma if he actually killed those kids.
But the Grim Reaper in this show has a Jamaican accent.
A Jamaican accent?
Yeah.
Who's to say he doesn't?
Who's to say the Grim Reaper isn't Jamaican?
Yeah. Who's to say he isn't? That's kind of fantastic knowing that the Grim Reaper could just be any ethnicity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could, absolutely.
Imagine you've got like a fun, like, Irish accent. It's come to kill you. You'd be alright with it. I feel like you'd be more okay with it. Which accent would you be the most okay with murdering you?
The Jamaican one.
Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Absolutely.
What are you, Jed?
Jamaican one is a good option, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Maybe that's why they did it.
Maybe like a South American one. That'd be quite. It's not like it's like broken English. Getting killed in broken English would be quite funny.
Yeah. I think a Yorkshire accent would be quite funny.
That's rude. That is rude.
Yes.
Shout out to where I'm from.
Shout out to Nathan Gunn. Nathan, do your best Grim Reaper.
I'm gonna kill you at some point. I'm gonna kill everyone you know. As well, kind of more menacingly. And everyone, kind of. Unless Jeff Bezos finally makes himself able to live together with all his billions and billions and billions.
What would be the worst accent for the Grim Reaper to have?
The worst? Geordie. I'd be fuming if I got killed by a Geordie.
I feel like
Welsh?
Well,
no, some of the Welsh accents are quite nice.
A
soft Welsh accent's fine, yeah.
A heavy Russian accent would be terrifying.
Yeah. Go on, what about you?
It wouldn't be terrifying, more annoying for just like a southern US accent.
Why would that be annoying?
I don't know.
What sort of southern are we talking?
Like, howdy, I'm the Grim Reaper. Yeehaw, I'm come for your soul.
He's like the worst version of Santa Claus, the Grim Reaper. He only comes once, and he's going to take you to either hell or heaven, which would be a nightmare. I mean, if you know, I'm assuming that, in this world we've made up, we can have heaven and hells.
The world with the Grim Reaper, yes, we can assume that, I suppose.
Yeah.
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
If anyone in this room were going to be the Grim Reaper, it would be Jed.
Do you know what? Yeah, I agree with that, mate.
Okay.
The black hoodie is selling it.
Yeah, to be fair, I did like
all black
come to the studio dressed all black. Yeah.
All black everything, son. Even black socks.
So I'm going to ask Jed to give us 1 minute to convince us that he isn't the Grim Reaper. Starting now.
T-1 minute.
Okay, well then the first argument that comes to my mind is I'm not sure why I bring up human flesh quite like so often today, but I do have like my skin on me. Like I'm not just a skeleton. And usually like a skeleton is what's associated with the Grim Reaper.
It could be fake.
So that's one version that we can cross out straight away. Yes, I am wearing all black, but as you notice, I do not have a scythe on me. This bag
just
that I
a bag.
brought with me is nowhere near big enough to fit a scythe.
Is it foldable? Could be. Could be a foldable. Could have little hinges.
That's not really a very traditional thing for a Grim Reaper to
You've modernised, mate. You're a modern man. You've modernised.
Yeah, true.
You've got an iPhone. You've got an Apple Watch. You're tracking your steps.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? To be fair, I suppose the Castlevania Grim Reaper has those little thingies that he's throwing. So there is that. Yeah, generally speaking, I just think there's some lack of evidence, basically.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Cheers, Jeff.
I feel like we have managed to convince you now, Jed, that you are indeed the Grim Reaper.
Not really. No, I've acknowledged some of the opposition's points, but
Nathan,
that's all.
Yeah.
If you would like to put your headphones on, you will have 1 minute to convince everyone at home why Jed is the Grim Reaper. And Jed, you can argue this while he's doing this, if you would like, as we did to you.
Let's hear it.
You ready?
Born ready, mate.
T-minus 1 minute.
Very specific thing to be born ready for.
Yeah, I know. My parents set me up for this day. Jed is the Grim Reaper. Because there's just... when you just get a feeling about someone, it's just a bit off. And you look at him and you think, oh, it's not quite right.
Yeah.
And I feel like you'd have that around any sort of supernatural... Can you stop staring like that?
T-minus 40 seconds.
That was strange. Yeah, it's just like... when you get an uncomfortable vibe from someone,
30 seconds.
I would say that's what you get from Jed.
But is it really enough to be like the definitive proof that someone's a Grim Reaper?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Sure, that's how justice system works. I'm sure it's going to hold up in court.
This is a kangaroo court, mate.
I also think, going back to the modernising of it, he's got those
10,
bows that flick out.
A bow?
8, 7, 6,
What?
5,
What do you mean a bow that flicks out?
3, 2, 1, 0.
Right.
I'm going to have to push back on the bow comment.
Bow. What do they call them? Recurve bows?
What are you talking about?
We don't know a lot about archery, mate. That's our problem.
It's like a bow that can fold up, and you do that, and it flicks out.
Right, but why did you bring it up?
Because he could have a scythe that does the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Also,
I can't believe we wasted a minute of my time on that.
how are we to know that Jed isn't just wearing a skin suit?
I don't know. I don't want to test it. You can't go picking at people.
When you really think about it, aren't we all just skeletons wearing skin suits?
I don't want to think about that.
Cheers, Jeff.
That's rude.
I mean, he's right, isn't he? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Turn up the volume. The volume.
We would just like to say on Demon FM that Jed is not the Grim Reaper. But if you see Jed anywhere, do tweet out at Demon FM hashtag Grim Reaper spotted. And you may be entered into a prize draw for a month's free Mead and Cheese Patreon membership.
No. You can give them anything. You may be entered into a prize draw.
Maybe.
You may be entered into a prize draw for a Ferrari.
Jed's soul.
A Jed soul.
If he has one, he may be the Grim Reaper.
Fascinating. So it seems like a very uncertain prize.
Terms and conditions apply.
Yeah, I'd say those terms and conditions are definitely worth reading.
So Nathan.
Yes, mate.
Now you will have a minute to convince
I've just had a minute.
that you are not the Grim Reaper.
Okay. It's fine. Do I start now?
I'm not timing this one. Just tell this one.
I'm not the Grim Reaper because I was born. Thank you.
Why are you gay?
Okay.
Was that Cheers, Jeff?
No.
What was it?
Put your headphones on and you find out.
Oh, it's too loud. I can't have you both there and soy my brain. You don't need sound effects.
True.
in your existence.
True.
The last thing someone should have given you is first a gun and then B, a sound effects board.
Let's see what happens if I turn this up all the way.
Why are you gay?
Did you hear that?
I did hear that,
yeah. Brilliant.
Falling apart at the seams, mate. He's had half a bottle of mead and he's lost the plot. He's got lactose crazy. He's eating a bit of cheese. Nervous laughter.
All the way up again.
What a bizarre show.
Turn up the volume.
People have definitely stopped listening now.
Honestly,
if they were, they gave up.
I mean, I'll be honest, I feel like if it was me, I would keep listening just to see what else is going to happen.
Yeah, fair.
This is outrageous. It's unfair.
I
think you could segment the show pretty well up. Like, there's times when Corey's playing with buttons, and there's time where he's not.
What is this? 2023_02_24_what's_confestob.
I don't know.
The anticipation is killing me.
It's sound effects.
Uh-huh.
It's just a bunch of laughs.
Stop.
We have about...
We've got 15 minutes left to
15
kill
minutes left for the show.
And we can't just do this for 15 minutes. Could leave.
We could.
That might be better.
I feel like we need like a definitive end to the show. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a game of Where's Purchase? Where if you tweet out at Demon FM with the hashtag Megan Spotted.
Yeah, and also, if you just take a picture of anyone that might look like Megan Purchase, please do that as well.
Just going by the name, I guess.
Yeah. If you think this person would look like a Megan Purchase, take a picture of them and then tweet it in.
If you have purchased anything relating to a Megan at some point.
Maybe your girlfriend's called Megan, maybe your sister's called Megan, or your mum.
Yes, possibly.
Yeah. Hashtag where is she?
Where is she? So, Jed, you will have 1 minute to tell us...
Why are you timing people? We've got 15 minutes, mate. Give him as long as he wants.
You have 1 minute to tell us, where is Megan Purchase?
T-1 minute.
Well, I mean, first of all, I don't actually know where she is, but if I were to have, I guess my first guess would be not in the studio. That's for sure. I could have sworn I saw her outside the door, like right before we started this, but after that she kind of just vanished. She may still be somewhere on campus. Though where exactly, I mean, that is a mystery, essentially. Perhaps still somewhere in the Queen's building. Maybe just maybe even like wander around the canal or something. It is quite nice there. You know. Corey, I have no idea what I'm supposed to even be saying here.
Your final guess of the whereabouts of Megan Purchase.
Clefon, I don't know.
Clefon. Right. Nathan, you will now have a minute to tell us the whereabouts of Megan Purchase.
Okay.
Hope you do better than I did.
No, I don't want to.
Ready?
Yeah. Megan where she is?
Yes.
Like her actual dress? I can't give you her address, that's crazy.
That would be doxing, so no.
Jed almost doxed us earlier. He said that we're in Queens.
50 seconds.
What? No, I mean the Queen's building. Like,
yeah, I know. Okay, Megan Purchase, where is she?
40 seconds.
She's not in the studio, again. I'd like to reiterate that. She might be animating something somewhere for a production.
Ooh, that's possible.
She might be doing some set design.
Yep, she might.
But also, she might not be, because she procrastinates a lot.
If I may assist, she may also be writing something.
Yeah? No? Yeah, she's done with that now. She's given up.
Oh, okay.
Sounds about
10,
right.
Yeah.
9,
what
8,
else?
7, 6,
Where else could she be?
5,
Well,
4,
maybe Navy Lawns?
3, 2,
What would be your final guess?
AV Lawns.
AV Loans.
Yeah, she's just hiding in the greenhouse.
Megan Purchase.
Under the desks.
Where are you? I think she said,
I'm here.
I'm here. Alright. Well, that's been Mead and Cheese.
It certainly was.
Wait, we can't handle that.
Without cheese.
What else? There must be something else we can end on. We've got 10 minutes left. Or maybe we should just end it.
Maybe we should do the musical round.
No,
Jed, give us a beat.
No.
No.
Alright, I'll give us a beat.
No. We're not doing music. I'm not making a song with you. It can't happen.
Nathan?
No. No.
You're going to be ad-libbing?
No.
Jed, you're going to be on lead vocals?
I thought we were going to end on something better. We can't. Corey, just put the double fucking chocolate down.
Okay, fine, I'll do the beat if you do the lead vocals.
No way.
Yes.
No, I could spend 11 minutes arguing about this.
Okay.
Before it actually happens.
Okay, do it then.
Argue about not doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not doing it.
He's not doing it. He doesn't want to sing with us. Nathan Gunn. The man in white. He wants to fight.
The only other person in the studio looks very fed up.
Jed. He is not deaf. He's not coming for your soul.
This is painful.
But he's gonna eat a bowl of cereal.
I mean, at some point, probably, sure.
What time's your bus, Jed?
I think it's at around 9:30.
9:30. And what bus stop are you getting it from?
The bus station, the Haymarket one.
Haymarket bus station. So if you are at Haymarket bus station at around 9:30, take a picture of Jed. Take a picture of Jed.
Oh my god!
Tweet to the show. Hashtag Jed spotted for your chance to win a free month subscription to the Mead and Cheese Patreon.
Okay.
Fucking hell. Sorry. My bad. I was going so well.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
No, you're right.
No, it wasn't.
But it's okay.
Oh, dear. Right. What is the most controversial thing you've heard this week, Nathan?
You're not going to pray her. I'm not saying that. You probably. Probably something you said, to be honest.
Jed, the most controversial thing you've heard this week?
I mean,
I can't believe you're going to drop this on him like that. You can't just ask what's the most controversial.
I mean, do you want me to...
Try getting cancelled.
What do you want me to say? Do you want me to say, like, a serious answer or a joke answer?
Up to you, mate.
Then I'll go with the joke answer then.
Smart.
I was worried you were going to get serious answer.
I think I've drawn a blank right now even for a joke answer.
Most controversial thing you've heard this week?
Cheese.
I have no idea. I'm blanking.
I once heard that do you know the Brazil nut is not actually a nut?
What is it?
Don't know.
That is controversial.
Yeah, it is. Why you call it a nut then?
I've heard someone say that.
Jeff.
Thanks.
I've heard someone say that Rick Sanchez is not a Sigma male. I know, disgusting.
This is outrageous. It's unfair.
All right. Do we have anything else to talk about for the last 7 minutes of Mead and Cheese?
No.
I mean, I feel like we haven't had anything to talk about for a while now, but still made it work somehow.
I feel like we've not had anything to talk about for the last 2 hours of Mead and Cheese, but here we are.
Honestly.
Got
a job to do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Where?
Bartender.
Bartender?
Yeah.
Where
Well,
at?
no, not bartending, just cleaning dishes. Really. It's
Where
kind of
though?
a step over
Oh.
what I'm doing. I don't want to say. I don't want to say.
Well, if you see Nathan bartending or cleaning dishes, tweet to the show, #NathanSpotted, for your chance to win a month's free subscription.
Yeah, I feel like
I deserve it.
Mead Cheese
I
Patreon.
deserve it.
I feel like the biggest problem with Mead and Cheese as a show is that it's just too structured, you know? If I may offer some constructive criticism.
No,
Too
I agree.
structured,
Yeah.
Overly structured, I agree.
Too much structure to this show is what I've heard.
Yeah. Often.
Too pre-planned.
I'm going to listen to the episode where Reese and Rachel come on.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah, no, I am definitely looking forward to that. If that's happening, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Same.
There's a director coming on as well.
The director?
Yeah.
Our director?
Yeah.
No, he said he doesn't want to.
Oh, I thought he said he wanted to.
No, he said he doesn't want to.
Shame.
I will say that I would listen to that too.
Yeah, for real.
Bunch of Sigmas sitting in a room. Right.
So on that note,
this has been Mead and Cheese. We're going to end with the Demon News, and then that will be it for Mead and Cheese. This is the Demon News. To end out Mead and Cheese, Mead and Cheese have been going for the last hour and 55 minutes with Lord Mead, joined by Jed and Nathan. If you tweet out to the show with hashtag insert guest here spotted, you could be entered into a prize draw for a month's free subscription of the Mead and Cheese Patreon. Alternatively, it is just £1. And that is the Demon News. This has been Mead and Cheese. Thank you for listening to Mead and Cheese.
This is your student sound.
Demon FM.